Hey guys, Brian Hofmann here with Mortgage Nerds in Appleton, and I am with
Pam Gustafson with Mortgage Nerds in Appleton.
Hi Pam. We
Hi,
decided we're
Brian.
going to change it up a little bit today and remove Mike from the videos.
Exactly.
So we have been getting a lot of comments lately as far as when is a good time to refinance, when does it make sense, when does it not, things along those lines. So why don't you take us through a couple scenarios to where, you know, some of these answers for people.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to refinance. Obviously, dropping rate, possibly dropping PMI with home values raising or going up a lot. Might be a great time to refinance, maybe out of an FHA loan into a conventional loan. Saved a lot of people money that way. Possibly pulling cash out to consolidate debt.
See, one thing I'm seeing a lot right now is FHA financing, who were in FHA, now bringing them to the conventional side and actually removing the private mortgage insurance with an appraisal waiver because it's been, values have increased so much. It's like, I mean, if you're in an FHA loan and you plan to be in your home for a while, definitely look into refinancing.
And even if you have to pay, conventional PMI for it's typically a lot shorter period of time, obviously, because it does eventually go away.
Absolutely.
Possibly going from an adjustable rate to a fixed rate.
Getting that one a lot right now, too.
Exactly.
There's a lot of local credit unions, things like that around here that offer balloons, arm payments. And right now, I mean, depending on somebody's situation, time frame wise, I mean, we're in a fixed rate environment right now. You can definitely, an ARM sometimes is advantageous, but I mean, most of the time, if you're going to be in that house, you want to get that into a fixed.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Because the rule of thumb was always like, oh, my rate has to drop 0.5% or a full percent to even be worthwhile. But you really have to look at the whole picture. How long you plan on being in the house, how long in that mortgage. Maybe you pull, like I said, pull cash out to consolidate debt, or use that to invest money, and then in 10 years look at what that investment's worth, and then decide to pay it off at that time versus a short term. Right.
I mean, that's one of the biggest things is the whole picture, right? Getting the whole picture to see what the customer needs is how we really determine what's best for the customer for their current situation.
Exactly.
So what are some other options or some reasons?
We've gotten pulling cash out for tuition, purchase a second home, refinance to remove an ex-spouse.
Right. Sure. Yep. Doing that right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of options and there's a lot of things to take into consideration. What do you tell somebody when they call you? And they just want to know whether it's a yes or a no. I mean, without a doubt, once you see the whole picture, where do you go from there typically?
Exactly. What I typically do is say, send me your mortgage statement and kind of give them a list of the questions that we just went over. Approximate score, approximate value of home, again, how long you plan on being in the home. Then we work up scenarios and kind of find that break-even point, and then help them, educate them to if it makes sense to move forward.
That's the key word, if it makes sense, because we're not going to tell you, yes, you should do this if it doesn't make sense for you.
Never.
So it has to make sense for the situation, and then from there, it's just to move forward, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So there's so many different scenarios that we do that, just give us a call, give your mortgage advisor, call whoever, but somebody that you trust, and let them, what we always say, give you the answers you need, I mean, and that's where things really need to go. So if you're interested in refinancing and you want to have a trusted mortgage advisor, reach out to us, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And as always, mortgages are complex.
Let Mortgage Nerds give you the answers you need.